Road to Greatness.
Hello people, what is cracking? It's Inspirational A back with the first little blog of week 2 Road to Greatness series. If you haven't seen the first episode, check it out. All the prequel, all the information video, they're all up. You know, information video gives you more about this. Prequels to sit down and interview my coach. And first weeks are kind of going over the first week of setting into a whole week of intense training, because I've never done a whole week of intense training before, so it's kind of like settling into it and going over how the week's gone in general. So today I am in the middle of a upper body sesh, I'll get it right in a minute, bicep and tricep workout. So a little 30-minute tricep workout, so just done some dips on my bench, which I'll show you in a minute, and some single diamond curls or tricep curls. Now I'm going to do some single bicep curls and then some single where you lie down and do like that. So kind of just a little arm workout just before I get ready to go to Bristol Dojo and do a lesson there tonight, because I think we're doing jiu-jitsu, but we are doing pad work and punch bags. So I don't know how you meant to jiu-jitsu on punch bags and pad work, because the only thing you could do with jiu-jitsu on that sort of style is double leg takedowns, which you're not allowed to do contact. So I don't know, maybe we'll be doing a bit of punching, which is all good. You know, I love to punch a punch bag in, hence why I got one there. So it looks like a really interesting lesson today. So actually I'm going to finish this session. So this is what I'm working with. This is the bench and there's the weight. Yes, it's not the biggest amount of weight. Yes, it's not the biggest amount of weight, but when I do arm sessions, I'm not looking to do big amounts of weights. I'm looking just to keep the arms nice and defined, and keep them just nice and, you know, muscly, and keep them in shape. That's when I do the upper body workouts. That's when I push it to get the arm muscles bigger by doing bigger, you know, double arm lifts, bicep curls and whatnot. So that's what I'm working with. I'm going to go in after this, refuel some food, some nice fish, banana, a bit of tuna mayonnaise, sandwiches, and have a wash, because I'm a stinky boy. I wouldn't want to be near me at the moment. I smell like diarrhea. No, not that bad, but I wouldn't want to be near me, so I need to get a shower. I know it's pointless going to go into a Bristol Dojo lesson respect tonight, but you know, don't want to be stinky before I get there. So yeah, kind of get ready and then go to Bristol Dojo for tonight's lesson. So I'll see you in the next vlog. Cheers!
Inspirational A. Road to Greatness.
It's time to buckle up now. Take this seat. To those who say I couldn't, listen. I'll make my own path, link someone out of my life. Time to unleash the earth, not let it stop me. Create my goals, spotlight, the limelight, strap on it, and you'll see. Those who have done, listen to me. If you want that simple life, that's cool. Some people want their life to rule. By 9 to 5, no time to thrive, that ain't for me, you see. The key, I rise up to the bright sides. Eyesight, it's gonna take long nights, but eventually I'll get there. I ain't giving up, climb to the top. Can't stop, here, pick up my sweat top. I'm creating a legacy and acting like I wanna be. Haters be jealous, cause when I make my claim to fame, you're gonna know my name and who me better me, no turning back. Can't stop my track, cause whilst I'm working hard, you slack. Always been bullied and treated like shit, made feel like nothing. They wanted me to quit, constantly running, ducking, diving. Had to keep sharp and cunning to avoid the pain. Had to make a change being the doormat for combat. Once the underdog emerged through the fog, the empty headlock was me, top dog. 1, 2, 3. Get knocked down. 1, 2, 3. Comes to the countdown. 1, 2, 3. Comes to shut down. 1, 2, 3. Walk back down. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to war. 1, 2, 3. Don't wipe the floor. Don't watch back, cause I'm in front, first out the door. Staying hungry is important. Tear that chapter in your life. From a seedling grows a big plant. Stay far from that life. If you strive to be the best you and make your way up to top, you can stop to check the view. Keep on striving, never stop. Cause I flaunt and taunt, I'll give you nightmares. I haunt your dreams, seen done easily, and I don't mean metaphorically. Categorically, there's no hiding from my horizon.
Oh, what is crackalackin' people? It's Inspirational A back with another little blog of the Road to Greatness Series 2. Road to Greatness Series 2, Episode 2 should I say. Excuse me, I'm sweating like a biatch at the moment. Just been for a nice 5k run. nothing too fast, nothing too slow. I didn't want to push myself. Well, I did push myself, obviously, but I didn't want to try and be too hard on myself because I've still got another 5k this week and another 10k. So the aim was to kind of give myself a decent time, which I got about 29 minutes. Could do better, could do worse. My best time is about 26. That's on a good day. In between's about 27 to 28, and then on a bad day, 29. Excuse me, I think I might swallow the bug on the way. I'm not even joking. So 29 minutes is the worst I could do, but I wanted to kind of just give myself a decent-ish time to kind of then give myself the 5k on Saturday to beat. I know last week I did a 5k and a 5k and then a 10k, but really I meant to do a 5k, take a break, day off, 10k, take a day off, and then do a 5k. So that's what I'm doing this week. I'm doing it proper. So I thought I set myself a decent little time so I could beat it. Gonna go home and do a leg workout later, change it up. You know, it's important you do all the muscle groups, not just one. So I did an arm session on Monday, as you will see in that vlog. And you might have seen you might hopefully see some videos where I fast forwarded it a little bit as well. Some videos of me doing some arm and tricep workouts, speeded up obviously. So I'm gonna do a nice little leg sesh and then do a 5 rounds on the punch bag. So what I mean by that is I normally set up a time of 2 minutes on the punch bag, all different techniques, punching, kicking, practicing the sprawl, getting up from the sprawl, attacking, knees, elbows, takedowns, all that sort of stuff. And then I have about a 1.5 minute break, and then I go again. And I do that about 5 times. So it's about a 10-minute session broken down, but I find it much easier to do it that way. So that's kind of today's plan. I'm going to just go home now, refuel, as I always do, and then, yeah, change it up and do a leg workout and a punch bag session, because like I said, it's important to do all the muscle groups, not just one. And, you know, I want to get some punching session myself as well. Bristol Dojo session was a decent little session yesterday. It was actually quite a good one. We did a bit of pad work. We was put into groups of 3, and we was basically practicing very basic punches. Obviously, it's stuff I know. You know, I've done it before. But obviously I know why we got to do it. So it's basically just straight, not hook. Oh God, I got to think now. Cross, that's it. We did cross, hook, and then we did that into a cross hook, leg kick, and then we did cross hook, takedown. And then we did finish with one person on the pad, and we had to kind of try and get to them, push them to the other end. So it's a nice little decent sesh. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I'll be back not tomorrow, so I'm doing a blog tomorrow, Thursday, in the next little blog. Cheers, bye. Hello people, what is crack-a-lack, and it's Inspirational back with another little vlog. Vlog number 3 of this week's Road to Greatness series, episode 2. Keep saying series. So, not going to keep it too long, but basically yesterday, let's go over yesterday quickly before I went over what's happening today. So yesterday I did my kickboxing class. It was very good. There's a lot of continuous work, gave me a chance to try out some stuff I haven't tried yet. For example, one of the things I did, which I've not done ever, I think, and I was surprised how smooth I did it, was a roundhouse kick straight into a hook kick, spin hook kick, on the same foot. So you hit with the roundhouse, so I was standing with my right leg backwards, hit the roundhouse, followed round with a spin hook kick, and I did it very smoothly, which I was quite happy with. It's progress, and that's what I've always said and want to point out is, even if it's the littlest bit of progress, it's progress. Same with my sparring, I went against 2 people, one of them who's been doing kickboxing for a very long time and is way more high skilled level than me, and normally pretty much dominates me. I'm not gonna bullshit, I'm not afraid to admit, he normally dominates me because he's that better than me. But for once yesterday, I think I did alright. He barely hit me. He normally gets me with quite a few power shots, so he did manage to get me 1 power shot. But the difference is I did do a lot of defense and managed to get him with some good hits as well. And what I mean by that, they wasn't power hits, but I got him with hits. And normally when I'm against him, it's just me playing defense and I could barely ever hit him. So it's nice to just see the real improvement of my defense and offense coming together. Because yeah, you can be offensive, you can be defensive, and yes, there is a time to be aggressive, but there's also a time to be defense. Because the beauty of martial arts is if don't throw too many hits until you get to that point where they're stunned, and that's also when you dive in. And so I was really happy with that. And then the second one, opponent I went against, a very good friend of mine, is a very aggressive fighter, that signs keep an eye out for the train, that normally just either comes forward, continues coming forward aggressively, which gets me off the mat, or just keeps laying into me with punches. This time he didn't. I was very defensive, managed to defend a lot of his attacks this time. He didn't hit me as much. He might, again, got me with one good power shot, but I got him with some shots as well. And that's what I'm really liking about my training at the moment, and my kickboxing, how it's coming together, how my defense and offense is really coming together now. And the people that used to absolutely dominate me aren't anymore. It shows I'm improving. And like I said, it's always about the small improvements. Slash yesterday, today I did a 5k run, not the best time, about a 30-second difference from yesterday. But I'm just going to put that down until I've got some stuff, personal stuff going on that's going through my mind at the moment. So, you know, it's kind of messing me up a little bit. But I still did the 5k, that's the most important thing. I didn't give up, I did the 5k. And now today I'm on the way to Bristol Dojo, which my train's here. And I think we're doing a jiu-jitsu lesson tonight. So that's kind of, yeah, today's lesson. I won't blog tomorrow, or no. And what I'm doing tomorrow is, I don't know yet, I haven't planned it. But next blog, little blog you'll see is on Saturday. So chores, bye! Hello people, what is crack-a-lacking? It's Inspirational A back with another blog, and it is Saturday. I've lost track of the date, but I'll put that on in a minute. Now excuse me as well, because I am a sweaty bastard. No, I won't say that because I demonetised, but I'm sweaty. So, yesterday, which was Friday, what did I do yesterday, I think? So I did my PT, which was just more of strength and conditioning as usual, because that's mostly what my PTs are about nowadays. It's strength and conditioning, because as my coach says, he makes a good point, and obviously he knows best anyway. I have done the skill side of martial arts for months now. I've been practicing my stand-up for months, so we've got that in the bag. Those tools are in the bag, so that's why it's more about the strength and conditioning now. Because obviously I'm going to a cage fight. I gotta be prepared to get hit. I gotta be prepared to last a long time. I gotta be prepared to last if I get hit with a solid shot, or if I get injured, and not let my opponent know. All those sort of things. So this is where the strength and conditioning comes into it. So that's for yesterday, and I kind of just went home and chilled, because the night before I didn't sleep, so I was absolutely wrecked, so I couldn't make jiu-jitsu. And I know what the critics out there are going to say. Oh, you should go to every lesson, you should make every lesson. Well, you know, it's my life. And if I feel confident that one lesson, missing one lesson isn't going to mess me up, then I ain't worried. So I didn't go to the jiu-jitsu last night, because like I said, I literally had barely any sleep the day before. On the Thursday. Couldn't get a sleep. One of those nights where I tossed and turned and I had a lot on the brain. As I mentioned on Wednesday's Wednesday's blog. As you see by my eyes, shattered. So that was yesterday. Today, just this morning's class at Bristol Dojo was just some more basic boxing stuff. So weaving to the side, rolling under the punches, that sort of stuff. You know, basic punch is basic boxing defense, and obviously putting your hand up like that. Went out a bit further. So we did a lot of that. Then that was kind of the mid session of the session. The beginning of the session, we kind of just did a lot of boxing, shallow rounds of boxing. We added free fall, break fall, and sprawl in there, and technical stand up. And then we kind of just finished off with a bit of game of tag to the legs. God knows what that's meant to test you. I'm guessing it's meant to test your reflexes, but basically we had to get in our stance and trying to tag the other person, and not let them tag me, which I did alright at. My opponent didn't really tag me much. And we had to do kind of a hunt and chase, where we had to get hunted down by the person, and then we had to like keep away from them. So basically reflexing and dodging and basic punch and stuff. So that's kind of today. I've just done a 10k, not the best time, but it's still under 10 an hour, which is what we aim for. So I'm happy with that. Better than last week's, because last week I got over 10, over an hour. This week I got under an hour, so that's what we planned, and that's good. That's what I want. And on under an hour, I'm happy with that. So I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's overall general of the week, which won't be a long vlog because I put in a lot of extra footage in this one of me doing my weights and stuff like that. There'll be a little bit of PT that you'll see where I did a bit of kicking. That was towards the end of the session. I ended with kicking the bag in after the strength and conditioning sesh. So yeah, you'll see that in this bit, and then yeah, you'll get a nice little vlog at the end. Cheers, bye. Hello people, what is crack? It's Inspirational Ray back with the last little vlog of this week's Road to Greatness episode 2. So we'll just go over how I weighed and how the week's gone. I won't keep this long because I don't want to make this over a 20-minute video. So let's start in with the weight. I just literally weighed myself. I'm down to about 97 kilos now. Between 97 to 98. Because it kept going up between 97 and 98. So between 97 and 98. So again, that's still progress, still losing weight. That's the objective. Like I said in the last week's series video, my coach wants me to get down to 84, so it's looking good. It's still on track. How do I think the week went? I think the week's gone pretty good. You know, my 10Ks was under an hour, which is what I wanted. My run's been hit and miss. You know, my 5Ks have been still under a half hour, but not the best times. My 10K was still under an hour, but I still could probably push myself to 56 minutes. That's the best time I've ever got on a 10K. So hit and miss. The classes were pretty basic boxing, defense stuff like that, and kicking, defense, because we did obviously a bit of kicking defense in Monday's Bristol Dojo sesh. So it's just been a decent week, you know. Kickboxing was good. Still improving, still getting better, still feeling confident. So that's the main thing. Yeah, don't know what else to really say. I don't want to keep this video too long. Yeah, overall just a good week. Another good week, losing the weight, still feeling confident, and skills are still growing and getting better. And like I said with my kickboxing video, my defense is getting better as well. So I'll be back next week, but I just want to quickly say, if we do get pushed back, the cage fight, because obviously Boris is thinking of pushing this Day of Freedom back, or pushing us back 4 weeks, because of this new Indian variant, then what will happen with this series, it will get paused. So I won't restart it, I'll just pause it on this week, do the first 2 weeks when I get back into the intense training, because obviously if I'm not going to have my cage fight and it gets postponed another 4 weeks, then I won't be on intense training. I'll still be training, but it won't be intense. So what I'll do is, if the cage fight gets pushed back, which more than likely it probably will, because how can I do a cage fight if we can't do contact, and you'll need more than 3 weeks to learn jiu-jitsu. That's nowhere near enough. Jiu-jitsu is a very complex sport. Then if, unfortunately, it does get postponed, then I will pause this series, do the first 2 weeks of my cage intense training when I come back to cage fighting, and then I will restart it on the 3rd week. So basically, I'll just pause it and restart it from wherever I left off, which would be the 3rd episode. So yeah, just keep an eye out, and if it does get paused, then I'll go back to doing my Legendary Martial Arts series and my Bro vs Bro series. So yeah, that's a little update on that, if, you know, the government do decide to push off Freedom Day back. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this week's Road to Greatness series, episode 2, and hopefully I'll see you on Monday's one. If not, I'll see you during the week with a different video. Cheers, bye.